Harrison, let's go ahead and start talking about it. I mean, your last game, it's at home this week in Week 10, and
Right.
you still have a shot at the league. If Glen Estee can do some damage to Winton Woods,
Right.
Something could happen there. And on the Harrison side, heck, they're playing for a Division II playoff berth.
Right. I think they're probably still going to get in no matter what happens, because they beat East Central and they beat Kings, which has given them a lot of points. But we definitely, we want to finish out at home with a win. We want to finish with only one league loss. And like you said, if Glen Estee can knock off Winton Woods, it'll be a three-way tie, and which would be a great thing for us. And, yeah, our playoff possibilities are very slim. We need just about everything to go right for us. It's not, so we're not counting on that. But, it'll be senior night. Our guys will be fired up to play. And Harrison's a very worthy opponent that is going to cause us some problems. They have a really good running game, a big, strong running back. And they throw the ball well enough that you have to be concerned with that. They have a good receiver. And, they always are well coached on offense. So it's going to be a tough game.
Yeah, speaking of that, they got, I think his name's Launeman. I think he had 280 yards and 4 touchdowns against Milford. And also, he's going to be hard to handle. Just like you said, I believe their quarterback is in the top in the league leaders, I believe, in passing as well. So they've got a pretty good balance there.
Yeah, Launeman's the key, though. He's going to carry it as much. Unless we stop him, he's going to get it 30 times.
I think he carried it 39 times against Milford last week.
He's going to carry the mail quite a bit for them. He's a big, strong, 215-pound kid. Runs downhill very, very well. He's not going to outrun us necessarily, but he's tough to tackle one-on-one, and he's going to drag you for a couple extra yards. So we really have to make a point of emphasis of not over-scraping on things, making sure we're filling the holes, and that everybody's getting there to gang tackle him. And then they'll mix in some short passing game and take their chances to throw it deep to number 18, who's their best receiver. And they've had some success with that as well.
Talk a little bit about their defense. What kind of defense do they run?
They're an even front, 4-2 defense. And same thing they've been running for a few years. So it's nothing really new. They've got, decent size, and linebackers aren't too bad. And, I think their team's strength is their offense, and they're just kind of an average type defense. And, so hopefully we can score a few points, but we've got to execute, because they're just going to play solid fundamental defense and not let us get behind them, and hope that we make mistakes and things like that.
Game plan and keys to the game, obviously, same thing every week is limit the turnovers, obviously, and be able to be effective on offense.
Well, I think defensively, first of all, we've got to stop the running game. If we can do that and force them to go to something else, that even though they can throw effectively, that's not what they want to do. We've got to take the tailback away. And that's going to be a challenge for us, because he's as big as just about anybody on our defense. And their offensive line's got decent size. Like I said, they're well coached on their run schemes, on their power schemes, and how they run things. And I think offensively we have to, get our guys in space and with Jordan and Tanner and try to make some plays and be able to run the ball effectively. And then special teams, which I think we've been very strong at all year. Hopefully we can continue that and, make our field goals and extra points and punt well and not get anything blocked, and hopefully we can come out on top.
Let's talk a little bit about the Alumni Association. We're getting ready to wrap all this up. And, that's just, I think it's going to be a very important thing for the Alumni Association, especially to come out this Friday night and support the team, check them out and not only that, but get down there to meet with some of your former players. And, we got more footballs that have been ordered in the last couple of weeks. And I think it's just an important thing for this to keep rolling for the kids.
Yeah, it is.
As we said, you can contact Coach Giesing, myself, or John Raymond. And what we really want to do is try to maybe get together after the season is over, maybe have a sit-down with you and have some of the former players come.
Sure.
And we'll determine where that's going to be. But I really think that this should be the time that people really start to come on board with this.
Well, we hope so. I mean, we're trying to generate interest with all the great tradition we've had and the great players. And there's a lot of them that are in the community still. Mm-hmm. And everybody's busy. A lot of them are, starting out their families. They got young kids. And I was there once, and I know that takes a lot of time.
Right.
And I can appreciate that. But if they can find some time to get up to school and, check us out Friday, or get up and, in the off season, they're welcome anytime. Come up and see what's going on, watch us work out, and see how we're doing things. Some of the guys that are coaching youth football are a little aware of how we do things. Dale Adams has been around, and Nate Cosman and Barry Martin and guys like that are coaching. And they've seen us up there on Saturdays and kind of seen some of the things we're doing. But all those guys are welcome to stop in anytime, give me a call, come in, talk football, tell stories about how great they were, and I'll just listen to them, agree with them. But that's all we're trying to do.
Yep. Let's go ahead and wrap things up. Let's thank the good folks up here at Anderson Community Television for the use of their studio and their air times, both for the Redskin Review here and for our games as well. Thanks to our producer, John Raymond, who is getting ready to substitute for me Friday. I'll be out of town.
Cannot wait.
And it'll be Danny and John Raymond behind the mics on Friday. So
yeah, baby.
Yeah,
there it is.
He's all fired up. He's worked on his cliches all week. So
yeah, the Book of Dano is already coming in effect.
Book of Dano. So, and again, remember, if you can't make a game or you have relatives out of town, one of the best things that we've had in the last few years is the fact that we do the games live on usbnsports.com. And if, like I said, if you have grandparents or you're out of town, you can listen to every game live on Friday nights and pass the word. And then, we love hearing from folks who are listening to us live, and it really just makes it that much more fun to do the games.
And one thing I forgot to mention before was that Dan Beinecke, a former player for Anderson, at 3 games has taken pictures. So you can go to the website and you can check out the pictures, and if you'd like to order any of those pictures, took some really great pictures of the Glen Estee game.
Oh, good.
Let's see if he is going to be able to do the Harrison game or not. But that's another thing that we're doing with the Alumni Association, getting him involved so a lot of the players can order some of those pictures.
That's on your website.
That's on my website.
It's www.usbnsports.com.
Yep.
So if you get a chance, go check it out.
The other thing is I've got most of the old videotapes, at least back to about 1994. I don't know what happened to the ones before that. Are pretty much put on DVDs, and if guys want to see those, and we have access to that, and they can look at those things, and and then the other thing is wrapping this up as our last show. Just thank you two guys for all the time you put in and the time John puts in to help me and help promote our program, and we couldn't do it without you.
Well, I appreciate that.
I appreciate it too. It's fun to do. So believe me, it's fun for all of us.
Yes,
so.
it is.
Good. So, Coach, good luck this week, Week 10.
Thanks.
We look forward to seeing another win.
I hope so.
And for Dan Albers and Jeff Giesing, I'm Greg Ellis. Thanks for joining us here on Redskin Review.